Coordinate geometry, very important part of your exam, and not only for junior cert, it will be part as well of your leaving cert. So we really have to understand it. So in this question 7 here, we were first plotting and labeling the points, we were reading the coordinates, and in the next part B, we are told that Paulina wants to prove that ABCD is actually a square. So now, they are not telling us to join, but I just want to show you that the points create a shape. So she wants to show that that is actually a square. And how is that done? We have to show that, and I have to understand what that means in coordinate geometry. When I have this type of a bracket that is just a straight line, that means length. So that description means length of AB is the same as length of BC. And again, formula for the length or distance, because as well, length and distance are the same thing. Whether I'm talking about length of this part of a line, or if I am talking a distance from point A to B, is the same measurement. Okay, so where do we have it? We go to our maths table, and there it is. Our second formula is the length formula. So we write down the formula, and then we're going to apply it in our particular question. So like with every formula, it has letters. I need to know what those letters represent. So you can see that it has two here, this X and this Y. So those are coordinates. So X and Y of second point. And the reason why second, that's the reason why you have two. And then you have one here and one here. That means those are coordinates. So again, X and Y of first point. Now, does it, does it matter which point is first, which one is second? No, absolutely doesn't. Because if you think about life, if you measure a length from A to B, whether you take your measuring tape from A and then you run it all the way to B, or the other way around from B to A, it will be still the same length. For coordinate geometry, I like to make a list, because then it's easy to follow once we have listed the items, because it's very easy to put numbers in the wrong places and then we get the wrong answer and we don't get the full marks, though we really know how to use it. So in this case, let's say that since we are looking at at length AB, that point A is the first point and point B is the second point. So coordinates of A is 1 and 1, so 1 and 1, and then coordinates of B are 6 and -1. So now we're going to replace, let's just remove that, we're going to replace those letters with numbers. So we write our square root, bracket, x2, our x2 is 6, minus, and then x1, and our x1 is 1, close bracket, power of 2, plus open bracket, next part, y2, my y2 is -1, then I have minus, and then y1, and y1 is 1, close bracket, power of 2. And we put all of that in the calculator, we press equal, and we get is square root of 29. Now, we're going to do the same for BC, because we need to find the length of BC. So again, we're doing the list for the first point, for the second point, and again, it doesn't matter. This time B can be the first and C can be the second. So coordinates of B is 6 and -1, and coordinate of C, 8 and 4. 8 and 4. So again, a square root, bracket, x2 first, and our x2 is 8. Then we have minus, then x1. x1 is 6, close bracket, power of 2, plus open another bracket, y2, my y2 is 4, minus, and then y1, and that's -1. So you see, if you're following like that, you're not going to get caught that here you have two minuses, yeah? Just follow bit by bit. And again, we put all of that in the calculator, and we find that this is a square root of 29. So yes, we have shown that this side AB is the same as BC. So if one side has a length of square root of 29 and the other have a length of 29, well, we are getting there to maybe proving that indeed it is a square.